welcome back to our final day of the Screwfix Live weekend at Farnborough International Exhibition Centre. It's the biggest UK trade and DIY show, and so far we've seen an incredible turnout. If you didn't get to the show, don't worry. That is what we're here for, to bring you the very best of Screwfix Live's highlights. And all through next week, we'll be live at 6 p.m, bringing you some exclusive daily deals from your favourite brands. So what's coming up on today's show? The Tradie Life and the Tradie Wife. Yes, Adam and Katie are giving us the lowdown from the show floor. We've got a very special guest, yes, the unbelievable Chris Kamara. And of course, later in the show, we'll be telling you how you could win that fantastic Screwfix e-gift card to spend on anything you want. So it's the last day for Adam and Katie, and they have covered some miles visiting all your favourite stands. But what have they got in store for us today?
We're back here at day 3 at Screwfix Live. As you can see, we're here before all the people are here today. It's been a long weekend. How are your feet holding up?
I think I wore the wrong shoes, to be honest, but I'm excited today because we're going to get some stuff for the house.
Ah, more stuff for me to do in the house.
Yes, come on, let's go.
Katie, what are you doing?
What?
We're not here to shower, we're here to do an interview, man.
Oh, okay. Hiya, so we're here at the Myra stall with Graham. I love it. It's a lovely setup you've got.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a bit more about Myra, please?
Yeah, sure. So Myra is a market-leading showering brand. We've been in existence for just over 100 years. All of our products are made here in the UK. We have a UK-based manufacturing, call centre and field service support. We've got a brand leadership position, and we've got a reputation for being innovative and delivering first-to-market innovation.
Being a plumber, I've used a lot of Myra products in my time. How are you innovating the plumbing world?
So we have a continual new product development program that runs continuously in the background. But over the years, we've had a number of firsts. So we were the first showering brand to make a thermostatic electric shower, which is the Myra Advance that we've spoken about before. And also we've got here our flagship product, which is the Myra Activate. So this is a voice control, smart home enabled shower.
Oh, so what's a smart shower?
That's a good question. So a smart shower is a either Google or Amazon enabled device, so you can connect it and control it by voice. So you can say, Alexa, please switch the shower on, and the shower will come on. And this has got a fully interactive LCD display which gives you precision control on things like temperature and flow.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Graham.
You're welcome.
Right, well, I'm going to take you now, but you end up using this shower again.
Right, okay, thanks, Graham.
Bye-bye.
Now, my next guest has quite simply done it all. Professional football player, manager, pundit, presenter, and without doubt, one of the most loved personalities in the industry. It is the unbelievable Chris Kamara. Cammy, great to have you with us. A lot of love for you in the room. A lot of us have heard the podcast as well, so obvious first question, how are you doing, mate?
Well, I talk slower than I used to, but apart from that, I'm fine. You know, there's so many more people worse off than me. I still get to do loads of jobs and attend Screwfix.
I love that answer. Yeah, I love the plug you gave. And speaking of Screwfix Live, I've seen the queue for you downstairs. It's like the queue for Wembley Way on match day. I mean, there's so many people that are buzzing to see you. You've got loads of tradespeople behind the camera now waiting to see. It must be nice to have that love. There's so many people buzzing to see you today.
People are so nice. It's incredible. I don't even know what I've done to deserve it, but people are so brilliant.
Oh, and what's harder, Ninja Warrior or getting through the queue downstairs? Because a lot of people down there.
Ninja.
Yeah, it does look difficult, that.
Oh, it's hard, yeah. I haven't actually done the course.
Never done it?
Never done it. Ben Shepherd, the first year we did it, would have been in the semi-final. He did the course straight away. Wow. And I had a bad back. That was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had a bad back then. So I said to him, next year I'll do it. Anyway, the people who produce it said, ITV have said, no one else can do the course because you're not insured for it.
Wow.
So if Ben gets injured and misses GMB or whatever, you know, there's no insurance. So,
wow.
And they'd get sued and all that sort of stuff. So me and Rochelle use that as an excuse.
It's a great excuse, isn't it? Great excuse. Let's talk about Screwfix Live, because you've been to this event for many years now. How impressed have you been with the scale of it this weekend? Because it's incredible, isn't it?
It's 50% bigger than it's been. All those stalls, it's so hard to get round. I have only touched a fraction of it so far. I'm hoping to get round the whole lot today, but I doubt it. It's massive, and everyone's got goodie bags everywhere.
Brilliant. And of course, big question. I've been asking all the guests that have sat on that very sofa, DIY skills. What is Cammy like at DIY at home? I'm intrigued to know the answer to this.
I am absolutely useless.
Oh, yeah.
Useless.
How useless are we talking?
Right, so the first house, me and Anne got together in Swindon, right? So we had a footballer staying with us, Glenn Cockrell.
Okay.
He played for Southampton, Swindon, a few others, right? So she can do anything, my wife. Change the plugs, put up wallpaper, the whole lot. So she's papering the lounge, and me and Glenn are doing the hallway.
Yeah.
Right? So she finished in the lounge, and we got up one roll, and we were doing, yes!
What are you celebrating?
Celebrating. And she looked at it and said, it's upside down.
So the one thing you did, your only contribution, was upside down.
Upside down.
We had Paul Merson sat with you on. He said that he doesn't even own a drill set. He's only got a screwdriver.
No.
So I didn't think we could top him. So that would be quite interesting.
Anne's
versus
got all the
Cammy.
tools in our house. She does the whole lot, mate. I'm telling you now. She don't even think, you know, of asking me. So she gets on with it, yeah.
And, of course, you work with so many famous faces, pundits. We see you everywhere on our TV screens. Who do you think would be the best and worst at DIY from all the famous faces that you work with?
Worst, Jeff Stelling.
Really?
Yeah, he's like me, useless. Totally useless.
I said the same thing. You said exactly. I mean, you didn't know that. I didn't tell you that, did I? You didn't know that.
No, not at all, yeah. He's useless, and the best, Ben Shepherd. He can do anything,
Really?
that boy, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Ben Shepherd takes it. OK. Got to talk about football, of course, because that is your expertise, a bit stronger than DIY, I'm gathering. Let's talk about the Premier League. Been such an exciting start to the season. How do you see the Premier League title race unfolding this season?
It's done.
Done for you?
Unless Haaland gets injured, it's done. You know, he'll have 40 goals by Christmas. You know, when I look back and you see... no, maybe not 40 by Christmas.
I was going to say that is a big return.
12, and the World Cup
Yeah.
is there. But 12, if we'd have kept going now, he'd have had 20 by Christmas, at least. Anyway, he might still have 20 by Christmas. I was going to say, when Sir Alex talked Cristiano Ronaldo out of going to City and go to Man United instead, he would have scored 40 goals last season.
Wow.
In that City side.
Yeah.
The amount of chances they make. But the difference between him and Haaland is now Haaland scores the goals that Ronaldo used to score on his own.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Frightening player, isn't he? And, of course, let's talk about England. The World Cup is just around the corner. How do you rate England's chances in Qatar?
Good. Yeah, good. Don't be put off by what's happening at the moment. There's not a settled team. He's tinkering and it's not going well. I think losing Calvin Phillips has been a major factor because he likes two sitting midfield players, and now he's playing just Declan on his own. I think it's slightly not gone to plan. Grealish is playing and not setting it alight like everybody thought he would. So, but he will eventually. Foden's in and out. He's a great player as well. So Harry Kane's a great player, isn't he? But there's too much of expected at him at international level, you know. So we'll be all right in the tournament. When you look at the progression, semi-final of the World Cup, final of the Euros, back to a World Cup again, I would be very surprised if we're not in that Final Four once again.
Like the positivity, Cam. You've got to say, great to have you on the show. And as a mate, it's great to see you doing well. Always a pleasure.
We've run out of time because I talk so slow.
No, it's brilliant to see you, mate. Great to see you. Well, thank you for coming on. Give it up for the brilliant Chris Kamara, everyone.
Hey, thanks.
Now, if you are thinking about grabbing some of the great deals that Screwfix have on right now, why not enter our prize draw? Simply head over to screwfixlive.com and you can enter to win a £250 Screwfix e-gift card. Think of all the things that you could buy with that. Not bad at all. Now, one of the great things about having all your favourite brands in one space is we get the benefit of their expertise. Across the weekend, we've been running exclusive trade talks here at our Screwfix Live Trade Talk Theatre on the show floor. You can catch those talks on our YouTube channel. But in the meantime, here are some of the highlights.
So this is a domestic EV charger. This normally sits on a wall, of course.
You can see it goes straight in, it doesn't jack the wood apart, and you can't actually move the board. This machine, for example, has over 135 Newton meters of torque. If you're standing up a ladder and it snags, it'll shut the machine down within half a second, so you don't have a broken arm.
Using products that are deeply yours. And they're deeply yours because they learn. They learn what you want when you want it.
Hey, I'm Lee from Evolution Power Tools. We're pleased to be part of Screwfix Live 2022, but we've only got 30 seconds, so let's get into it. Hey, here's Evolution's cordless range of tools. From miter saws to jigsaws, we've got you covered. Better still, these are all Erbauer EXT battery compatible. Evolution's multi-material cutting technology, now cordless, allowing you to cut any material, anywhere. Have a great time at Screwfix Live.
Enjoying Screwfix Live? Well, it's about to get better. Google Nest are offering some great deals for this event only. Get money off Nest Learning Thermostat, helping to save you money on your energy bills. And with Nest Doorbell Battery, see what's happening at your door and communicate with visitors wherever you are. Nest Cam Outdoor or Indoor Battery and Nest Cam Indoor Wired have 24/7 live view and 3 hours of event-based recording to help you look after your home. These deals are exclusive to this event, so don't miss out.
Yeah, I've got to say I've been down there myself, and those trade talks have been incredibly popular indeed. Now, Screwfix Live isn't just about the brands, but also the Screwfix customer. Adam and Katie headed over to the Screwfix Hub earlier today.
We're here at the Screwfix Hub. This has really caught my eye because I've seen people having loads of fun here all weekend. So what exactly is going on here, Will?
So we're at the Screwfix Sprint stand. Screwfix Sprint is our award-winning 60-minute delivery service. It's 9,500 products available, no minimum spend, and your order is tracked straight to your door.
That's amazing.
Fab, how does that benefit the customer?
So it's Screwfix at its most convenient. It means that our customers don't have to leave site or home in order to get their delivery.
Oh, fab. So is there anything fun for us to do at the hub today?
Yeah, we've got a game here on the Screwfix Sprint stand. So you've got to beat the buzzwire. Buzzwire, we've had some great times. Customers have been loving it. We've had so much interaction. We've had loads of customers coming back to play again.
That's brilliant.
fab.
Me
Thanks,
versus
Will.
you again?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Day 3, challenge 3.
It's 1-1. I need to win this challenge.
Oh.
There's no way you cheated.
No, I'm just a pro. Ah! Oh! Your turn.
Right, I gotta beat this. Right, ready?
Go.
Oh, that's not fair, is it? That's cheating.
I win.
Go on, let's go see what else we can go and do then, is it?
Okay.
And now the most important bit, you make sure you grab your goodie bags. All right. Thank you. Cheers.
Love it. Now, I am delighted to say, and I mean this because I've got Adam and Katie here with me now. Welcome, guys. Firstly, thank you very much for entertaining us so much. How have you found Screwfix Live? Is this your first time, is that right?
First time we've ever done anything like this,
Wow.
yeah. So it's amazing. Really, really enjoyed it.
And Katie, the scale of it, it's quite incredible, isn't it, how big this event is?
Oh, I think I've got my steps in for the month. That's all I'm going to say. I've walked back and forth so much.
And are you big Screwfix fans, like genuinely? Tell us about sort of how you...
Well, I'm a plumber by
about.
trade.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I must call into Screwfix at least 5 times a week.
And he leaves me in the car park, so I know what the car parks look like.
Is that true? You leave her in the car park?
Yeah, you never get to go in.
She's no good in the shop.
I've heard they do free tea and everything.
Love these two, brilliant. Talk to us about your TikTok following, because you have got quite a big TikTok following. Just remind us of the followers that you got, the numbers.
So I'm the Tradie Life, and I've got about 145,000.
Not bad.
And my wife is...
Just over 300,000, I think.
Wow,
Yeah.
OK. Is there a bit of competition? I know you do a lot together, but is there a bit of competition at the minute? I mean, you smiled a lot when you mentioned your following there.
Yeah, winning.
She's always had more of a following than me.
Oh, you're used to it.
She is fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell her
Can
that.
you someone record this? Yeah.
Yeah, this is live. Tell us about how it came about, though, because it is quite a unique TikTok concept that you've got going on. So just tell us a bit how it all came about.
It was me. I started complaining about Adam on the internet because I was sick of him leaving screws in his work trousers.
I'm breaking the washing machine.
Yeah, I'm breaking the washing machine. So I went on the internet to complain about it, and I found an army of women that agree with me.
And then they all came and started attacking me.
Right. How did that make you feel?
Oh, God, that's what kind of made me bounce back then. I was sticking up for myself and saying, hold on now, what about you lot?
You were listening.
It just created this really good dynamic back and forth online, which everybody just loved tuning into.
Yeah, I've got to say, it is really good content. If you haven't seen it, I thoroughly recommend that you check it out. Just wanted to talk about the fact that you're husband and wife, of course, and you're working together on TikTok. So how does that balance work? Is it enjoyable?
It's just as stressful as what she's like in the house.
Agree, Katie? You've got a chance to reply to that.
Well, you didn't see me before this. I ran off for half an hour for something
Just to get a break?
Yeah.
A bit of downtime. OK, let's talk about Screwfix Live. Get it away from... I don't want to cause any domestics here. Any products that have caught your eye? Because we did speak earlier about the scale of it is incredible, isn't it?
It's just crazy, the amount of stuff they've got here. And what I think's really good is all the interaction things they've got on each stand where you can get involved.
Yes.
And it helps you understand the products a bit more as well.
Yeah, the interactive elements on the stand you're talking about, yeah.
I've learned things about screws that I didn't even know was possible to learn about screws. I have.
OK.
She knows the difference between a single thread and a double thread.
A great week then, a positive week. What is next for you both then? We mentioned your TikTok, you're obviously here at Screwfix Live. What is next for you both?
We've got a bit of a journey where we really want to go to Scotland next.
Yeah, we want to buy a house in Scotland.
Oh, wow.
And we've also got a Euro trip planned next year because we've made some friends from, like, Sweden and
Norway.
Finland, and we want to take the van with the kids up there and Check it out.
A full Euro trip with me. We're going to go to Norway, come back through Germany, into Italy
Yeah.
to see your family.
Yeah, I got family out there,
And then
so...
work our way back then.
Exciting times ahead. And you mentioned kids there, and I've got to say, huge congratulations are in order, because, Katie, you are pregnant.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
Again.
There you go. I think perfect note to end it. I don't want to cause any domestics, but congratulations to you both. And I've got to say, the content you produced has been excellent, so it's been brilliant having you on Screwfix Live. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
No problem at all. Now, you guys, of course, headed over to the Makita stand earlier today, so let's take a look at you in action.
And we're here in the Makita stand. It's been a really busy weekend this weekend. How's it been for you, Mark?
It has been busy. It's been very busy. It's the first show for 3 years. And as you can see, people have come in their droves. And they've come to buy it, which is absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant. Well, being in the trade, obviously I've heard about Makita in the past. So what is it you were actually showcasing here this weekend?
So we've got a mixture of things. We've got promotions, and we got some promotions. We've got products, so we've got a lot of accessories. We've got our brand new XGT 40-volt range, which is powerful. It replaces mains product, gives the end user all that flexibility of cordless products.
Brilliant.
Have you got anything sustainable this year, Mark?
Sustainability is very important to Makita. If you look at our garden products, for instance, everything here is cordless. So we don't make petrol products anymore because the environmental issues of things like two-stroke, where you're burning oil. That's not good for the air, so we've stopped all of that.
Oh, fabulous. I've heard you're the guy to ask for a cup of tea as well, Mark.
Yeah, I can make you a cup of tea. We have a cordless kettle. And we've got a cordless coffee maker as well, if you fancy a cup of coffee.
Yes,
Definitely,
please.
let's go.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
People say, do what you love and you'll never work again. But you know what? It's a grind, struggle, stress, a constant fight for success. It's hard-earned money. Control it with ease with business tools by SumUp, like the easy-to-use card reader.
Now, as we near the end of this epic weekend here at Screwfix Live 2022, it only seems fitting that my next guests on the sofa are Managing Director of Screwfix, Max Britton, and Director of Trading, Ben Layton. Got to say, Max, Ben, thank you both for joining us here. Max, obvious first question, really. Just what is it like being back at Farnborough for Screwfix Live this year?
Oh, it's been absolutely brilliant. Screwfix Live is a real highlight of the year for all of us at Screwfix, and obviously we haven't been here for the last 3 years. And probably the best way of summing it up is just buzz and excitement. So bringing our suppliers, our customers, and loads of our colleagues, and actually loads of our suppliers' teams all together in one place just creates so much buzz and so much excitement, and it's just been brilliant to see. Really, really good.
And of course, you mentioned the suppliers there, Ben. The scale of this has really blown my mind. It's incredible to see. How many suppliers are actually under this roof? Because there's so many here.
Yeah, we've got over 170 stands.
Wow.
And And do you know what? I don't know if it's the same for you, Max, but it's just brilliant. You go to every stand and you always learn something new about one of the great products that we already sell. There's lots of demonstrations going on downstairs. It's just phenomenal. It's just brilliant.
And Max, the other thing I've noticed is it's a real family event here, isn't it? There are literally kids and adults of all ages here enjoying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, I've brought my 12-year-old son here this afternoon, and he's had just the best time, really, really good time. And if you go around the supplier stands, there's loads for the kids to enjoy, whether it's high-vis jackets, photo opportunities with Jill Scott, all sorts. And again, there's just a real buzz with families of all age, people of all ages.
Yeah, it's great to see. And Ben, of course, there's so many people here. Have you managed to speak to many of the customers? I imagine your day's been pretty busy today.
Do you know, I was actually, we had a long queue of customers waiting to come in this morning. I actually went outside and chatted to a few, and yeah, they're just glad to be back. I mean, you know, they love the discounts that you get, the promotions, the chance to play with some product. But yeah, I just think they're loving being back as much as we are, Max, aren't they?
Yeah.
And of course, as well, Ben, the other thing I wanted to ask you is, from a staff's perspective, we've spoken to so many people. There seems to be a real buzz and excitement for the staff, for you yourself being here as well. I can see it on your face.
It's unbelievable. And do you know what? We actually have a waiting list, so not all of the members of our staff and our colleagues that want to come along, they don't actually all make it.
Oh, wow.
Because we only have so many slots, and you know, not everyone can actually come along and work on the stand. So yeah, we're oversubscribed. They love it.
Wow, amazing. And Max, it only feels fitting for you to have the final word on this week. And I just wondered if you have any final messages for sort of staff and customers after this weekend, sort of your final thoughts, really.
Yeah, I think it's quite simple, actually. It's thank you. Thank you. So to our customers, we know you're really busy. We know there's an awful lot going on. We don't take that for granted, so thank you for coming. We'd be nothing without our customers. And to our staff, thank you as well, because these things don't happen by accident. There's been a huge amount of work that's gone into preparing for this weekend. So a huge amount of effort and hours, some late nights. But it's just come together wonderfully well. So thank you to our customers and also to the staff.
And on that, it must be great for you to see it all come together after so much hard work from so many people.
Yeah, it's a real highlight, I come back to it, buzz and excitement, and it's just great to bring it all together.
Well, one of the things that's been great is having you both here. Max, Ben, thank you so much for joining us. I think thank you is the perfect note to end it, so thank you both for joining us. Well, that is a wrap here at Farnborough International Exhibition Centre for the physical Screwfix Live 2022 show. But the good news is it doesn't end there. Next week, our digital deals start, and what a whopper of a week we have got for you. Every single night next week, we're going to be with you at 6 p.m. from this very studio with some exclusive demos and epic deals that you are not going to want to miss. We've got DeWalt Monday, Festool Tuesday, Bosch Wednesday, Screwtight Thursday, and finishing the week with Google Friday. You're not going to want to miss what's on offer with those exclusive daily deals. So tune in 6 o'clock every night on screwfixlive.com or on our Facebook page. That is all from me today here at Screwfix Live 2022. We'll see you tomorrow.